In this video, I'm gonna be fixing my subscribers' beats. Let's get into it. Electros here says his melody is dry and repetitive, so let's see if we can change it up and make it more wet. Let's give this a listen. Not bad. All right, so this is actually a really good start. Really good sound selection on the drums, by the way. I can see just by looking at it, it can get repetitive though. So what we're gonna do for this guy is we're gonna make a new section for him. And I'm gonna show you guys how to do this efficiently without adding in too many new elements. We're really just going to use the stuff that he already has here. If I'm a little breakdown section, I'm gonna just nuzzle myself right in between here. First thing I'm gonna do is just kind of repurpose the sample he's using. I want the breakdown section to kind of have a low underwater feel. So I'm gonna delete all this high stuff. I'm gonna duplicate this, see if I can bring this down an octave without it sounding bad. That's not bad. I wanna bring this down an octave as well. I'm going to add some chords to kind of widen it up. Get rid of the bass frequencies. Let's duplicate this. See if we can reverse this as well. Please sound good. That's not bad. I'd bring that one up an octave. Pan that one to the side, turn that one down a bit. Now I'm gonna add a respace to fill in that bottom end. And instead of doing this chord progression, we're actually gonna change it up to give it a different feeling. Instead of the minor 6 here, we're gonna go to the major 4. Then here. This is kind of our bass. Now we can add a bit of variation, just kind of a bit of movement. Let's hear that. Yep. Let's turn this up a bit. So we have this high octave of the melody. We're going to kind of use this and we're going to kind of sprinkle this in as well. Let's add some delay. And we're gonna just start chopping it. So it just kind of comes in random places. That's kind of cool. I'm gonna add a bit more ambience during that section just to fill out that empty space. Coyotes howling, sure. Put in some drums just to give it some rhythm. I'm going to get these hi-hats. I'm going to export them. I am going to kind of just halftime them by simply pressing this, and we're just going to look for a section that's kind of even. Perfect. Also just adding a percussion loop from the kit. Reverb once again. Last thing I'm gonna do is just kind of mix the drums a bit. I feel like they're not hitting as hard, and then this should be good. All right, there we go. So Skye says, let's go Simon, make it a Grammy. You're asking for too much, but we'll see what we can do with this one. First listen, here we go. This one's already really good. I feel like we're 80% there. I just want to make a couple changes to it. Yeah, melody-wise, this is perfect. So we're mainly going to focus on the drums and the 808. This is a really interesting color for a snare. I just want it to be a bit more present. I'm also going to layer a clap on every second snare, just to give it some beef. Not the biggest fan of this kick. Let's just change it to something cleaner. Yeah. I think we're going to change this 808 line. I think we're going to get a bit more tension if we go here. For these kind of beats, I like doing multiple basses in a single line. So let's just pick some colorful ones. Like this is colorful. This is also colorful. So first thing I'm doing is just making sure the cut itself is to the same number so that they don't overlap. So it looks like the first one is 5. Let's change these both to 5. Hear that voice crack? Okay, next thing I'm going to do is I'm gonna copy and paste this line onto both of these, and then I'm just gonna kind of delete and see where I kind of want them to be. Maybe we'll have it just for those last notes. Maybe like that. Kind of just giving them their own little pocket to work in. All right, let's hear that. Nice. Now we're just gonna do some basic mixing. Just doing a bit of mixing on this melody to finish it up. Just doing some stereo separation to make it wide. There we go, not too many changes, just adding a couple extra things to this one. All right, so this one is by Andrew. He didn't say anything. We'll just give this a listen. All you gotta do is just walk away and pass. Ooh, this is really nice. Don't act nice. Ooh, this one has a lot of potential. So this is a really good start. I think everything just needs a bit of polishing. So this clap right here is a little too thin, so I'm just gonna look for one of mine just to kind of thicken it up. This is a nice one. So we're just gonna copy and paste that. Going to shift this a bunch just to get that big feeling. Kick. Kind of want something a little bit beefier. I want this live sound, but I think the decay is a bit too quick. So I'm looking for something like that. I just want a bit of energy, so I'm gonna just add some like people ambience. Very low in the background, just kind of liven it up a bit. I want to add some colorful percussion under this. Maybe something like this. Very nice. Let's clean up these vocals a bit. I think we can live without that. Yeah, so just gotta clean up the low end on these so it's not muddy. Let's get a sub bass. Yeah. So for this genre, if you wanted to get it punchy, we're gonna do a lot of side chaining. So for this, I'm actually just going to load up something like Shaper Box, and we're just gonna be doing some really simple ducking on the quarter note, and that's going to kind of duck anytime that kick hits. Without and with. And that actually works because the vocals are kind of on the offbeat. So with the kick, gonna copy it onto that melody as well. Like a wob wob filter might be fun as well. Same exact thing for the bass, getting that ducking. I'm gonna change this sound to more of a lead. Not too many big changes on this one, just a lot of refinement. So this guy sent a J-pop song. I don't think I've ever gotten one. Let's give this a listen. Ooh, that's not bad. Definitely needs that punch. I think the biggest thing we gotta fix is the drums, and I just might like straight up replace it. crash on the 1. We'll do this kind of pattern. That's nice. Let's keep on moving. Just slowly move up the instruments and just fix whatever we think needs fixing. That's not a bad bass. I think just the line is kind of boring. So let's kind of put in our own. Nice. All right, what do we got here? Fire. This one gets a guitar rig preset. That's a nasty little line. This one's kind of in the back. I'm gonna give this one chorus. All right, let's have some more fun with this. I'm gonna add some strings. So everything's really live instruments. I kind of want to add some kind of synth to tie it together. I got a nasty little line just now. Something like that. All right, I'm cool with this. Let's give this a listen. Thank you guys so much for watching the video. Hope you enjoyed it. Make sure you guys are subscribed or you follow me on Instagram if you guys want to be a part of the next one. And that's about it for now. Love you guys, and I'll see you guys soon.
If you have any suggestions, leave a comment. If you like this video, leave a like. If you really like this video, subscribe. If you didn't like this video, leave. Just leave. Get out of here.